So just before the video does start, just a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I do daily trading guides including loads of price sheets for special card trading, silver trading and so on and so on. And you get them daily over there for £5 a month or free with Amazon Prime. Yes, hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video and episode 5 of the Road to Glory. Now today's episode of the Road to Glory is a really strange one. And I'll give you a little bit of context and a little bit of the story. So what happened was, I believe it was on Thursday, EA around about 1 PM, so we're just doing, we were doing this Road to Glory. This Road to Glory is on Sniping. They released 3 SBCs. They released 3 SBCs on I think it was Thursday, something like that, at 1 PM. I then proceeded to invest the whole million coins I built up to then on SBC fodder. Well, then what happened is they reduced these SBCs, which I can only presume, obviously, they misreleased at 1 PM. For 2 hours. So I was like, it doesn't really matter, I made lots of money, a lot of the cards I bought probably tripled, so it probably even made up to the 2 million coins. Well, then what happened was they then reduced that SBC from 2 hours to 20 seconds. And I got completely screwed over, because that means I invested $1 million into SBC fodder, which tripled, only for them to go and take it away. I was very angry, ranting on Twitter, and I felt very hard done by, I could have manned up and been like, oh, I'm going to sell it, it happens. But I decided to cry about it and just really kind of abandon it. So I do really apologise on that half. I could have sold them on, but I've been very busy with selling silvers on my main account. I've got about 15 million coins in silvers on my main account. I've been up till 4 in the morning selling. So I kind of put it to the back. Well, today what they released is they released the SBC, which they misreleased. The one you'll see right now, which will be the German, 1 German, 2 teams, 90k. Now, I will be honest with you, between when I invested and when I did and like now, when I've rejoined this Road to Glory, like 3 days later when they actually did release the SBCs, I did rash invest for yesterday's SBC, because I felt very hard done by. I was like, oh, well, I've lost so many coins in them screwing me over, I could just rash invest in a day to get the coins back up. Well, as you guys know what's happened, so first off, I sold a bunch of the investments I would have made loads of money on, so I could get coins to trade with. And then I went and bought loads of other investments for the other SBC, which then I made money off, but then I could have made more money if I held the investment. It's a bit of a hard one to understand. So I do understand the Road to Glory is a little bit scuffed, but then I do think, I got quite hard done by literally investing 1 million coins into SBC fodder, only for them to take it away. So we have there's a lot of content and there's a lot of coins made, but I do apologise about the scuffed nature of it. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys do enjoy trust me, a banging episode in terms of how many coins we do manage to make. So the first method we're going to be using is, again, not a mainstream way of sniping, but it's a compare price back out. Now, due to everyone doing the League SBCs at the moment, Premier League silvers are worth a lot of money. So what you can do is you can go and snipe all Premier League silvers for cheap. Now, you could go for the method and find the cheapest on the market. Let's say the cheapest on the market is like, I don't know, 900 coins. And then you just spam it under 850. But this is how I personally snipe. Is what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find the highest buy now possible without there being 2 players over an hour. Now, the reason you can't have 2 players over an hour is because the way how I snipe doesn't work if there's 2 players over an hour. It just glitches out. It's just one of the one of the mechanics of this method. So again, the highest by now without there being 2 players over an hour. Now, as you can see, there's quite a lot of players up for 950, so I can only go off the presumption that the highest by now I'm going to be able to have is 900 coins. Once again, without there being 2 players over an hour. Which kind of really sucks, to be honest, because I kind of need it being a bit higher. But, yeah, I think 900 is going to be the maximum I can have. Okay, it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go set buy now at 900. Now, once we set this, we're now going to keep pressing compare price back out until an expensive silver pops up. What is an expensive silver? To put it politely, an expensive silver is more likely than not a player that you're not going to see pop up commonly. Because if a player pops up commonly, more likely than not, they're not going to be that expensive. So what you can do is you continue pressing compare price back out until you see an expensive silver, or as I say, a player who you don't see pop up commonly. So for example, I don't know, let's say we've got to win 2 cards. We want to win the James and we want to win the other guy. Oh, that guy's really good. No, that guy's worth like 5k. No. But nonetheless, yeah, we've gone and picked up 2 silver deals. So what I'm going to do right now is we're just going to have a little look how much these are worth. So picked them up 650, should be about 1.2k if I know my Premier League silvers quite well, which I back myself knowing. But yeah, so it's about 1.2, 1.3. Going to go list them up for 1.2k and say doubling our coins. Now, sadly, it doesn't really seem a madly effective method to do with 766k, but the problem is with sniping is people are way more likely to list up cards that aren't worth much, by mistake than, list up a Ronaldo for 50k. Someone's way more likely to mislist up a silver. So as a result, sadly, even though the amount of coins I have, it's yeah, it's not a mad, not mad money maker compared to how many coins I have. Now, as you can see, we're a little bit limited for space on the transfer list, but got a few nice-ish deals. Got ourselves in a Hector right here for 850. Hector's currently selling on for probably the best part, about 1.7k. So yeah, that's not too bad. And then we're coming up here. I think Daniels is probably the next best card we have right here. We've gone for 900, and his current selling rate is, wow, about 3k right now. I think that shouts. Is that 3k? Yeah, it shouts about 2.9k right there. So 2k profit on that. So the Prem method's actually working quite well, but I just want to show you how you can go and find it with another league. Let's say you want to do the couch rate, because the couch rate's got quite a lot of expensive silvers. Now, one thing I would recommend do for the couch rate is, and I'll show you right now, let's say I went for 600 coins, you're going to get yourself a lot of goalkeepers popping up. So to evade getting the goalkeepers popping up, what you can do is you can throw the basic chem style on. The basic chem style mean that you don't get goalkeepers. Now, you don't do this with the Prem, because there's actually quite a lot of expensive goalkeepers. Leicester, Sheffield United, and so on and so on, whereas the couch rate just has Torino, whatever team or Bonnie used to play for, and well, a few others. Palmer's goalkeepers isn't expensive, but they basically got a few expensive goalkeepers, whereas this league doesn't have anywhere near as many expensive goalkeepers. So right here we found our our buy now, which is 500 coins, because again, you've got to go for the highest buy now possible without there being over one player over an hour. And as you can see, there's a few players over an hour, so we're going to lower it to 500 now. Not quite sure if this will work as well because it's such a low buy now, but we still might be able to get some good deals. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep pressing compare price back out. And once again, because I trade with a lot of silvers, as you guys know of previous Road to Glories, I'm pretty good at identifying who's expensive and who isn't expensive. So we're just going to keep pressing compare price back out, which again is pressing square and circle on the PlayStation, and wait till I get an expensive player. So for example, Traore pops up here for 500. Probably can only flip him for about 1.2, 1.3, but nonetheless, it's still just over double our coins. But as I say, you just want to keep pressing compare price back out. I probably could go and buy him. Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt he'd be up. But there we go. That's basically the filter with the couch away. Just a little show you as well. There you go, buying for 900, flip for 2.9k. So very, very good. We just, again, need more room on this transfer list. So EA is going to randomly drop 3 SBCs, which is really, really strange. And one of them is that you need a team with a 90 chem, 80 rated, 1 German and only 2 leagues. So obviously that means there's going to be a lot of demand for Bundesliga. Now what we're buying right now is we're buying a Bundesliga right wing because it's a 5-2-2-1, but it's a very, very strange requirement, very, very strange team if you ask me. So what we're doing today, or what we're doing right now, is we're just going to rash invest for the SBC. So I'm not quite sure if that's always been out, or if EA's just released 3 SBCs, but yeah, very, very strangely, EA is going to release 3 SBCs, which we're just going to be doing a little bit of rash investing for. So I've now invested about 400k into a mix, or 300k, sorry, into a mix of Starks, a few cards selling on right there. Basically, Bundesliga centre-backs, a few Youneses, and a few of the right wings. So you can see all of these cards are what we have invested in. And now we're going to proceed to do is see who rises, and as soon as I can start buying players again, I will go back underway with buying players, because obviously, because this SBC has really been sprung on us, a lot of people don't know about it, so the players are going to be quite progressive. But yeah, right now I can't go and buy stuff, because I bought too many players that the game thinks I'm a bot. I'm going to have to wait it out and then go and buy more. First few sales coming in, and that is clauses who we bought for 1k or 1.2k, selling for 3.5k, which is amazing. Next investment, I invested about 300k into Auburn's, anywhere from about 1k to 1.4k, and right now it's all selling for about, well, hopefully going to sell as many as possible for about 2.7 to 3k. So yeah, really nice pickup on him. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been royally twatted by EA. How have I been royally twatted by EA? EA misreleased 3 SBCs, so I thought, hey, let's go invest 1 million coins into SBC fodder. These players are very, very expensive right now, but EA were like, oh, we didn't mean to release them, let's take them down for 2 hours. I was like, that's chill, I've got 2 hours to sell them, people will be rash buying them. How did I get furthermore twatted? EA's now decided to fully take them off the market, which means I've invested 1 million coins on my Road to Glory account into SBC fodder. That was like doubling and tripling, and now EA's gonna really take back the SBC. I've been so royally twatted, Like, I can't believe it. It's ruined my Road to Glory. Ruined my Road to Glory. I was gonna make so many coins and they've twatted me, okay? Look, and then now players are gonna heavily go down, and I've just been so twatted. It's not even funny. It's not like I might get lucky and sell some of these players on, But the rate at what these are going to drop is just going to be so stupid. Like, luckily, I guess loads have been taken off the market. People are still going to do League SBCs, but I just can't believe it, man. Can't believe my luck. So, I haven't been on this account for days, and EA's been extremely lazy, and they've actually re-released this SBC, which I invested in 3 days ago. It's just the worst thing in the world, man. It actually is the worst thing. As they released this SBC, took it down like 1.5 hours after. I didn't sell the players, got absolutely fuming. And now EA's been so lazy, and they've just gone and re-released the exact same SBC again, which means all the investments I didn't sell, I've gone and made loads of money. Obviously, I've gone and mugged myself off selling loads of cards that would now be worth loads, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, nonetheless, we're still going to make a lot of money. And we'll just give you an update on some stuff that sells on. You know, these centre mids I was buying for 1.5, selling for 4k. Starks I was buying for 1.5, selling for 3. Yeah, we'll just keep you guys updated with a lot of cards we sell on. So give you a little update, a few more things selling on right now, including us finding the price of Kazawa, which is quite nice. Someone's just literally asked me, why is Kazawa so much? And I'm like, I've got a few Kazawas, so let's go and see how much he is. But yeah, so a few cards right here. Demir Raids again, once again selling on. Orban's bought for 1.2. Nastasic is all bought for about 1.2. Odds of Seps bought for 1.2. They're selling for about 2.7 right bit now. But yeah, the likes of Kazawa, so we have just a few at the end. All going for 3.3, who we went and bought for 1.3. So happy days. So I just want to show you guys where a lot of coins are coming from. That's coming off the back of, well, I mean, Florenzi bought for 2.7 for 2.5, not amazing, but it's Claws. Claws we bought for about 1k to 1.2k, selling all for about 4.1, 4.2. The reason they do really well is because Germany, the Bundesliga, have a lack of default gold right wings. He's a default gold right wing. In fact, he's the only gold default right wing. And yeah, as a result, he's absolutely banged and made me loads and loads of money. A few other cards right here. Herman got for 700 coins, selling them all for 3.1. Happy days. Give you guys a little update, a bunch of these cards. Florenzi's bought for 2k, Yunus is bought for like 700-800 coins, Orban's bought for 1.2k, Nastasic is bought for 1.2k, Raphael's bought for 1k, Claude's is bought for 700 coins. Yeah, carry on selling players, but yeah, we're just doing very well off the back of these investments. A few more investments as we're just in over that 900k mark, going for 1.2, got him for 700 coins, and got these for 2k, so or 2.3, so I took a little bit of a loss on them, but yeah, it's not bad. I mean, obviously 912k is looking pretty good. So we've just gone and hit over 1 million coins on the Road to Glory, which is sick. Sold a bunch of Starks we bought for 1.2k for 2.7, and yeah, just still selling loads and loads of stuff. I don't really want to throw that on the relist. And yeah, I think we're still on the signs, still got plenty of players selling, but we're probably going to end up with about 1.3, 1.4, plus all the special cards. Yeah, we won't have too many left now if those players are popping up. But yeah, so we've got loads of Florenzis, loads of Orbans. It's yeah, it's looking great. I think, well, we're going to be very close to 2 million. Obviously, it's a little bit controversial, but I'd say it's a bit of a weird one. You know, obviously the Road to Glories and none of this sort of stuff's planned to, like, I don't know, cheat, whatever, do the system. But yeah, it's, you know, it's looking amazing for the Road to Glory and literally very likely for us to complete. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to just talk about the everything selling on and how it's going. And then we're going to bring it back around to what this episode was about, which was all about sniping. And I'm going to go and show you a few, well, basically show you more demonstrations of the sniping field we're going to be using. So, Florenzi's once again bought for about 2, sold for 2.3. So, this whole episode, without the whole massive confusion and screw up by EA, and, you know, maybe myself, or a little bit, well, myself to blame a bit as well. It's all about sniping. So the filter that you want to be using, once again, is you pick a league with its own league SBC. You're going to go silver, throw the basic chem style on. Although for the Prem, you don't need the basic chem style, because the Prem's got expensive goalkeepers. You're going to go and find the cheapest buy now for a silver, which for some scary reason the Prem's about 1k right now, but it's going to be about 950 coins. Although, yeah, let's go for this one. Is 950 coins. So what you can do is you are going to go and buy every single player that pops up 900 coins and below. Now, one way of doing this is to save yourself sanity. Just basically put 950 and then compare price by back out and buy every single player that pops up under however many coins was it? Under 950 coins. So, for example, we got ourselves a Hudson Odoi right here, or Odoi. Lovely. So we picked him up for 650 coins. What we're now going to do is we're now going to see how much he sells for the cheapest on the market, and then we'd go and list him up. Now, this is really good to do right now because they actually dropped Electrum packs. Therefore, it should increase the chance of me finding a few. But as I say, we can do is you can keep pressing compare price buy now and buy every single player that pops up under the cheapest on the market, because at least you're going to be selling them for 50 coins, which means, you know, you basically be covering tax. But obviously, you can get someone like a Hudson Odoi where I might be making at least 1k profit. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll do this a bunch, and then we'll go and show you a bunch of the deals we get. So we've gone and picked up a fair few players, so let's go along and show you what we picked whilst we just load into the account. And I'll be honest, split these up in about 5 odd minutes, so yeah, it wasn't too hard whatsoever. Picked up like 20 odd players, so obviously every player here is bought for under 900, so we'll go for a few that I know are quite decent. So Aaron's again, we got for 800 coins right here, looking like we're going to be able to get just probably sub 2k, so that's going to be 1k profit right there. Got ourselves a Steel here for about 800, let's see if it's Steel by name, Steel by nature. He's, yeah, I could probably squeeze about 1.4k out of him. Not bad, double my coins on that one right there. Who else do I know is quite good? We got a few Atsus, but I think Atsu's a little bit naff, isn't he? Yeah, we got Atsus for like 700-800 coins. We're probably only going to be able to squeeze like, I'll be honest, we'll probably even listen back up for 900. Smith Ferreira, I know this guy's gone for about 2k in the past. I'm not quite sure if they quite rebounded as much so far. But no, still nonetheless is still looking probably about 1.4k. Thing is, I probably could hold on to these till tomorrow because silvers get rarer because they're not in packs, and you know, as they get rarer, they go up in price. And it's all happy days. For example, this guy used to be about 2k, whereas now he is. He still might not be too bad actually because he hasn't been resupplied. There you go, still about 1.9k. We're going for 800 coins, so happy days. So what we're going to go and do right now is we're going to go and show you that this method can also work in a league such as the Couch Trade. Now, again, what you need to do is you need to go silver. You need to go and pick your team, Couch A. You need to go and find the... we're actually going to do a little bit of a different method, actually. We'll actually see what methods can work with this. Yeah, it can work. So there's the filter I think I showed earlier in the video, because I've actually just done a completely different filter to the one I showed earlier in the video. And that is where you go silver, pick a league with its own league SVC. I'm going to actually go for a basic on this one. And you go and put the highest buy now possible until there is only one player over an hour. Now you can see one player over an hour, so I could I should be able to increase it again. And given that there isn't another player over an hour, we should be good. If there's another player over an hour, we're going to have to lower it down to 650 again. But again, the reason this is a thing is just because of the mechanics in the game. I know that's a little buy now, so I'm just going to go and buy that. Yeah, we have to go and lower it down to 650. But the plan of action with this one is it's a little bit of a harder method, but I'll tell you what, it's one that does really well. And it's all about kind of gaining a little bit of market knowledge. Now, how do you gain market knowledge? You make mistakes. You know, how did I learn how to do icon trading a while ago? You know, I didn't make much money to start off with. I made mistakes, and that's really how you learn with this, because you either make mistakes or you get profits, you know, or you basically take risks. So, example, I was going to buy this guy for 600 coins. I'd scroll along and go, actually, by looks of things, it's only probably about 850, so there's no point buying him because I can't sell him. But obviously you learn from that, and then obviously you go and buy the next. So for this one, what it is all about learning a bit of the market. Yes! Look at this guy right here, 600 coins. God praise me having previous market knowledge. Sell that for 4.6k. So what you can do is you can use compare price buy now, and to start off, a good way of taking a punt is buy any player who doesn't pop up regularly. Because the logic to this is if a player does not pop up regularly, they're more likely than not going to be the price that you're looking for. Again, worst comes worst, you'll probably lose like 300-400 coins, you know. You probably won't even lose that. And as I say, what you're going to do is you're going to go and buy players. Again, this guy, okay, bought him for 400 coins. Probably not going to get much more than a K for him. Probably not going to get much more than probably 700 coins. Therefore, I don't buy him in the future. Likewise, this guy should be good. Picked him up for 600 coins. I'm going to go and flip him for a K. So this one's a little bit different. I say what you can do is you're going to keep scrolling to the end here. Have the highest buy now possible without there being two players over an hour. And you're, again. Oh my. You're going to go and buy any player who does not pop up regularly. Again, this guy's worth about 2k. Now, this is going to work absolutely amazingly, but looks things. And the reason it's working so well at the moment is because we've just gone and got ourselves a rare Electrum pack as one of the packs, as one of the Team Year nominee one of the Team Year nominee SBC packs. So as a result, there's going to be loads and loads of silvers, especially silver rares popping up. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just going to go and get loads of deals. But I've already shown you a left mid we sniped for 600 is worth 4k. And that striker is worth probably the best part about 2.2k, who we've gone and got for 600 coins. Again, I'll probably do this for about 10-20 minutes and we'll show you the results. And obviously, one thing I would say is I do know all these silvers off the top of my head already. But I say, it's a learning curve you can learn. If you've missed it, we did a rated video where I taught one of my housemates, Brooksy, fellow YouTuber, how to trade. And he didn't know how to trade, but now he's walked away and he can, you know, if he wants to make money if you're doing trading, you can do it. And it's just a learning curve, really. So, not a mad amount more, but I kind of just want to demonstrate this with every league you can do. So, I got a few counter traders. Obviously, got this guy, is amazing for like 400 coins. He's selling for about 4 or 5k. Got this guy for 400 coins. I believe he's going for about 1.2k. So, that was a decent little buy right there. Got this guy for 650. He's going for a resounding, gargantuous, probably like 1.4, 1.5. I imagine his normal selling rate's about, yeah, there you go. His normal selling rate's about what was it? About 2k. This guy got 600 coins. Seems to be going for at least a k. Probably, he seems close to 2k. Interesting. Anything else interesting? Got Ronaldo Vieira for 200 coins. That was pretty sick. There you go, going for 200 coins. He's currently going for a nice little 2.2k. Really nice. Again, silver, anything silver, non-rare, and bronzes weren't affected via today's Electrum, so that's pretty decent. So let's go show you a bit of Bundesliga. We'll go for the ye old snipe. Absolutely. Ooh, can we get that? I can't believe this. Like this method. Right. This guy. I was just like, you know, very casually showing you guys. Look, he's worth like 2k. First search, 1.4k profit. It's an absolutely amazing trading method. But once again, yeah, we'll go and show you the Bundesliga of. We'll probably do the compare price. We'll do compare price. We'll buy just about everything. We'll do the buy everything, I think. Which is, once again, you're going to go silver Bundesliga. You're going to find the cheapest one in the market. That's going to be about 600, which means you're going to go and buy absolutely every single player. 550 coins and below. And once again, I'll show you guys all the deals we get in in about 10-15 minutes. So, because I'm a little bit pushed at time, I thought we've got a few deals, but I just want to tell you that we missed a Paderborn centre mid worth 7k for 500 coins, and got a Miss Thommy right here for 200 coins, sent for 2k. So, yeah, we did get a few cards, obviously showing you the original, I believe it was Thommy. What other cards have we gone and picked? We picked up a few, nothing too crazy. Went and picked up two of this guy for about 600 coins. I believe he's going for. So going for about probably about a k right now. So it's probably like 400 coins profit. Nothing too crazy. Mispicked that guy. He wasn't too amazing. And what else are we going to pick up? Picked up this guy again. Nothing too crazy. Probably about 900 coins in him. Picked up this guy. I believe he might be doing quite well right now with the right wing back Caligari being a little bit expensive. Yeah, he's probably about 1.4k, so another 800 coins in him. So yeah, that's not bad. Now what we're gonna do is we have the Liga, but the Liga never actually normally works too well. So that might actually be it done for sniping. Yeah, the problem with the Liga is there's really not many expensive teams. Now one thing I would actually like to show you though is this team right here in the catch rate is absolutely amazing to snipe. Like the silvers on this team are, you can see right here, literally worth of minimum of about 2.5k. So what you can do is you can just sit here all day, I say you don't be here all day, but compare price buy now. What you're going to do is you're going to buy anyone other than a striker who pops up for 2.5. In fact, what we can do is we can do the little trick where you put the highest buy now possible until there's one player over an hour. So, oh, that would have been good. Can we buy that? No. You put the highest buy now until there's, only one player over an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll to the 59th minute right now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And here we are. I could probably score a little bit more. Again, you're going to have the highest buy now possible until there is only one player over an hour. Any more than one does not work. Any lower than one, and you're missing on potential coins. So we're going to have to go down into 3.1. What we're going to do is I'm going to go and buy any striker or goalkeeper that pops up. I believe probably about 2k and under. And then you're going to go and buy yourself any centre back, any centre-back, any right-back, any left-back, any centre-mid, any cam, anyone who popping up for cheap, or again, if you can get any goalkeeper or striker for cheap. Again, we're going to keep using the compare price back out. I do this for about 5-10 minutes, and we'll go and show you, the success rate. Now, the reason we're doing this as well is because when I was doing the cow trade method, quite a lot of Maresca silvers were popping up, so I think it'd be quite interesting to look how the individual team itself will do. And about 5-10 minutes later, it's yet another filter I can go and recommend you. Yeah, it worked really, really well. No, so we picked up a few prior, but we didn't get anything other than a few goalkeepers and strikers. I don't believe that guy was picked up. There you go. I believe this guy was picked up for about 1.7. I believe they're going for just about 3k-ish at the moment. Any more? Yeah, they're all going to be at the back right here then. Nope, nothing there. And we've got another goalkeeper there for 1.6. And another one of the strikers there for 1.3. So we've got 2 for 1.6, 2 goalkeepers for 1.6 and 1 for 1.3. Yeah, really chill. So there you go. The strikers will be able to sell pretty fast for, I imagine, about 2.5-ish. Yeah, 2.5-ish should take no time. Likewise with the goalkeepers, how are they looking? Which are both we got for 1.6, was it 1.617? And again, that's at least 1k profit. So that is probably going to be wrapping it up for train filters. As I do apologise about the delays of uploads and kind of this one being a bit scuffed, but hopefully you get from my position I got completely screwed over. Now, I could have, like, man up and been like, oh, I should take the loss and get on with it. But I've been quite busy because, if you guys don't know, I have about 12 million coins worth of silvers on my main account I've been selling on. So I've been up till, like, 4 in the morning selling them on. It's been a bit of a nightmare. So I apologise about that. Road to Glory we will have today, tomorrow, and the following day. And then you might have a bit of a gameplay Road to Glory, or I might just do a little thing on my main account. Because one thing I do want to prioritise up and coming is actually I want to get good at like different sort of trading. I'd spend, as you see, a lot of time towards silver method. Don't get me wrong, I can do special card chain, but I'd like to learn a lot more this year. It's not really a New Year's resolution; it's just something I always kind of want to do. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how much you'll be flooded Road to Glory as such, but maybe it'll be a nice little break. And maybe what we'll be doing is teaching you guys whilst I learn how to do both icon trading and special card trading, and understanding loads of trends in the market. So thank you very much for sticking around, watching this slightly scuffed episode. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow with a brand new episode with a brand new trading method.